We discuss all the time about preparing for our future, and that's really important right now because taxes should be on your mind. That's what we're discussing today with Gary Mattson and Laurel Stewart. The father-daughter team are with Mattson Financial, a full-service financial and retirement firm in the Grand Rapids area. They're also popular radio show hosts. And so, first off, given the time, we should clarify something. What's the difference between a tax preparer and a tax planner?
Well, preparer does just that. They're going to take in your documents and prepare your taxes, whereas a planner is one who's going to go over everything and see where they can help you tweak some items and, you know, get your income at a lower level.
Okay, so how important are taxes when it comes to our retirement?
It's one of the few things that you can really control. And that's what most people don't realize. Most people think, well, here's my information, here's what's going to happen, and there you go. And that's not true. There's actually, in our world, two tax codes.
The informed and uninformed.
So we've got that down, you know. And that's really important to understand, that the informed can make tax decisions and make choices along the way to put themselves in a lower tax bracket, even having the same income.
Yeah, so in what ways have you seen taxes really alter a person's life when it comes to retirement?
We have clients that actually moved to Florida, and they're both CPAs, so very knowledgeable people. After 3 years of us doing their planning for them and help them look at that, they sent us probably one of the greatest emails we've had. They said, we've never thought we could have this lifestyle, living the life we are, and pay so little in taxes. And again, these are people that are CPAs, know the system. So it's understanding how it works for their benefit, and when we talk about that, that's what this is about. The government doesn't want you to pay taxes that you really don't owe. So many people do it from the standing that they're paying taxes thinking that they have to, and they really shouldn't be. They're just doing it the wrong way.
And there are a lot of taxes coming at you, let's face it. Your
Yes.
401ks, IRAs, you know, there are things to be watching out for.
Absolutely, and that's where, you know, you're talking about all the different places, and there's also RMDs. You know, when you reach 70 and a half, you have to start taking a required minimum distribution from your qualified accounts. And so if you haven't, you know, started looking at a tax strategy until your 70s, getting into your 80s and 90s, there's just going to be a huge tax bomb for you.
Why do you think there are so many misconceptions when it comes to taxes?
Well, it does one of those things that just change a lot. But we had clients over in East Lansing, these were professors, and they just didn't want to deal with it. So what they did is they took everything out of their retirement accounts, paid the taxes on it, put it all in CDs because they said, no, it's safe, and we don't need the money. We want this for our grandchildren to have an education. Now, what ended up happening as we did this review, they were paying $6,500 to $6,700 a year in taxes that they should not have paid because it's retirement dollars with left alone. But the money in the CD is growing. They're getting the 1099 or the interest payment on that, even though they're not using it. So they paid $60,000 to $70,000 in taxes in the last 10 years that they should not have paid.
So you can reduce your taxes in just the way you save?
Yes, exactly. And that's the important thing, is understand what's the use for the dollars and when, and setting up for a tax deferral, tax deferred, or never taxed. There's a way to do that too. Okay,
so if people have more money in their pockets, how does that translate to your retirement?
Well, it just gives them more control to do the things that they want to do, you know. They don't have to just do some of the little things maybe that they set out to do in the beginning, but they can take some of those bigger trips, and we can plan, you know, all those dreams, goals, and desires, those lifestyle items to really live out their retirement.
Yeah.
We actually had one client that said to us, you know, they started crying, and she said to him, see, I can keep you in the house. He actually came down with Alzheimer's, dementia, and knowing that the extra dollars were there, because we saved him on taxes, that's going to cost about $90,000 to $100,000 a year to keep him in the home. He's able to stay in the home and probably will pass this year in his home, but that's where he wanted to be.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. And so what kind of peace of mind is there for people with minimum tax risk?
Well, that should be everybody. We don't want to have a lot of taxes. And unfortunately, if you have a lot of taxes, look at your situation, have it reviewed by somebody who's competent to do a planning piece of it, like Laurel said in the beginning. Do it now, because at the beginning of the year, you have your great information. Let's see what we can do to change that scenario for you. If you're paying a lot in taxes, there's something really, really wrong.
Okay, so you have a shredding event
Yes.
that is coming up that correlates with tax day. This is all really exciting, and I promised I was going to put it on my own personal calendar because it's such an opportunity for people. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so it is complimentary. So, you know, you can just come by our office on 28th Street there. We'll have a big shredding truck out, and, you know, we'll just put everything into a bin, and you can actually see it being shredded right on site. And to go with the theme, we're going to have coleslaw and, you know, shredded pork, because it's just a fun day, and it's from 10 to 1. So yes, mark your calendars for that.
And all our staff will be out there helping you get those documents into the bin.
So important, so many different things, bank documents, maybe legal documents, and different things that people have been wanting to get rid of.
Even CDs. If you got those CDs with your information on it, bring it over. We can shred those too.
We say, you know, at least
great.
things that are 7 years old, you know, when you talk about tax returns and things, then you can get rid of them. It's a good plan.
Okay, so we have a special offer for our viewers. What is it?
For the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, if you're already retired or looking to retire, we'd love to extend the offer for them to come into the office and meet with us, and let's talk about their retirement strategy.
Yeah, well, for you at home, if you want to make sure your taxes are in order for your retirement, Mattson Financial has that great offer. Right now, the first 5 callers who are retired or getting ready to retire with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, they're offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan just for you. This will allow them to sit down with you personally and provide you with a roadmap, analyzing where you are right now and discussing your best steps to really get successful retirement in place. A game plan to get you where you need to be. The number to call is 616-514-3831. Again, that's 616-514-3831. Thanks for giving us such a positive view of taxes.
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem.
And we'll be right back with more 8 West. Don't go away.